Hello students, good morning and welcome to all of you in class 11. We have selected applied mathematics as a subject. So applied mathematics is a little bit different to the pure mathematics. So in applied mathematics, in your syllabus the portions are quite easy, I think, so comparatively with the pure part. So don't worry, and many of parts you already know in your previous classes, but this time a little bit of detailed problem will be there, but theory portions more or less same. Just few portions will be include over here. So today let's start without wasting much more time, because already all of you are late. So today we are going to start the portion. The name of the chapter is indices. Okay, I know all of you are aware of that already. Okay, in early classes, indices means nothing, it's a multiplication, or we can say division with same component, with same base, or with same base different component. Let's start. Suppose x square into x cube. What is the result of it? Simply we write x to the power 2 plus 3 equals to x to the power 5. This is the indices. Now my question is, why we are adding these two components? As we know, x square means 2 times of x and x cube means 3 times of x. So after removing the bracket, we can see how many x's are there? 5. So we can write x to the power 5. So we are getting 5 adding these two components. In the same way, suppose x to the power 5 by x to the power 3. That time we write x to the power 5 minus 2 equals to x cube. In the same fashion, we can say x to the power 5 means 5 times of x. And x square means 2 times of x. So 2x cancel from numerator and denominator. So ultimately 3x is there, that means x. Okay. So let's start. We are writing or memorizing the formulas of the indices. So our first formula is x to the power a into x to the power b. In this case, base are same, components are different. So we have to add the components. Okay, that is our first formula. Second one is x to the power a by x to the power b equals to, we know earlier, x to the power a minus b. So here base is same, both the time base is x, but the components are different and they are in division form. Okay, they are in division form. So what we can write? So we can write x to the power a minus b. Clear? And this formula, the first formula is called fundamental law of indices. Fundamental law of indices. Why this is called fundamental law of indices? Because all the law of indices depending upon that law. See how the second law is depending upon it. X to the power a by x to the power b. That means we can write x to the power a into 1 by x to the power b. Clear? So x to the power a into 1 by x to the power b means we can write x to the power b minus b when the base is in the numerator, that time component is in negative form, you know that. So adding these two, we are getting that formula. So we are proving this formula using the first formula. So in the same way we can solve, or we can find all the formulas or laws of indices using that first law. So that's why it is called fundamental law of indices. Okay, now this is our third formula. Suppose x by y whole to the power m. This time power is same for both the bases, so we can distribute the power. But keep in mind y not equals to 0, because y is 0, that time it will be absurd, because anything by 0 means absurd. Clear? In the same way, number 4, suppose x to the power m whole to the power n, that time both the power will be multiplied. You know that also earlier. Okay, now next one, xy whole to the power m. It is quite similar to the problem number 3. Why? Because here the base are different, but they are in division form. Here base are in multiplication form, but both the components are same, so we can distribute the components also. So 3 and 5 are same, 1 and 2 are like same. Okay, these are the 5 basic law of indices. Still now few more laws are there, we can say, and I am writing all this. Now x to the power 0, anything to the power 0 equals to 1. Now your question is, why x to the power 0 equals to 1? See, I am giving an example. X square by x square means we know x square cancel, so it is coming 1. Now using that rule, using the 2 rule, now rule 2, so we can write x to the power 2 minus 2. So it is coming x to the power 0. So x to the power 0 must be, if it is coming x to the power 0, and you can see that is 1, so x to the power 0 equals to, we can say 1. So anything x to the power 0 equals to 1, y to the power 0 equals to 1, anything a to the power 0 equals to 1, anything to the power 0 is always 1. Now number 7, so root x. What is the value of root x? Nothing is there in the root symbol. That implies there is a 2 in a hidden form. Nothing is there means there is a 2 in the hidden form. So we can write x to the power half. In the same way, suppose there is n and it is x, so we can write x to the power 1 by n. Okay. In the same way, the reciprocal is also true. And number 9, x to the power minus n means we can write 1 by x to the power n. Okay, x to the power minus n equals to 1 by x to the power n. When indices, components are in negative form, that time it will be in positive form in the denominator portion. Here the base in the numerator, but when we are reciprocal, we are doing reciprocal, that time 1 by x to the power n. So components, negative components become the positive components. That's all the law of indices, and using that law we have to solve few problems. Okay, so it's my earnest request to all of you, practice all this law and write all this law at your home at least thrice. Okay, and try to give you the explanation as given by me, then it will be easier to you. In next class we will solve few problems related to that formulas. Okay, today up to that. Once again I repeat, try to understand all the formulas and write in your hand in the copy at least thrice and try to give the explanation. Okay, if you hesitate with the formula, then you can't solve the problem. Okay, and that time problem will be ultimately difficult. So memorize all the formula, write all the formula, and in next class we will solve few problems related to that formulas. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.